Hey guys, welcome to Breath of the Wild.
Oh man, this is early. I was expecting us to get to this for a couple of years.
Wait, I thought we were doing Ocarina. Why did we switch to Breath of the Wild all of a sudden?
That's because that's what the speedrunners call it. They call it BOTW, so.
Also, why does this look so bad? It looks very polygonal.
Yeah, it does.
Must be the N64 DLC. So yeah, in today's Ocarina part, we're going through Bomb of the Well, which is a mini dungeon that is required. This is just like Ice Cavern, where there really isn't much to the place, but there is an item here in particular we need to grab in order to actually do the next two main dungeons in the game for Adult Link. But this is our first real case where we actually had to come back in time as Child Link in order to do something for Adult.
Danger below.
And it won't be the last, just
That
saying.
is true, yeah, we still have another instance of doing this.
Flooding the entire floor. Maybe I should play Zelda's Lullaby because that's the key for every freaking thing in this game.
Oh man, the plumbing is leaking again. Well, Aaron plays Zelda's Lullaby.
That's what they should have called this game. Not Ocarina of Time, but Zelda's Lullaby.
Just The Legend of Zelda, Zelda's Lullaby. That's what it should be called.
Man, this title doesn't roll with the tongue nearly as well. We gotta change it.
No, seriously, like for being a plot important device, the damn Ocarina of Time sure doesn't get very much use in the game that's called Ocarina of Time.
No, I mean, you're using the Ocarina itself, but you're not really using its actual purpose of time manipulation. That's not until the next game.
Yep.
Really, the only purpose the Ocarina of Time has is that it looks cooler. That's it.
I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if this was called Legend of Zelda: The Hero of Time.
Yeah.
That would have been probably a lot better title.
I mean, to be fair, this is not the first time they've done that. I mean, what does Wind Waker have to do with that game? Like, the item itself doesn't really need to be in the title. It could just be Hero Wins.
That's true.
So it sometimes just have weird decisions. Also, I love how that Redead looks at you just to sit back down.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm gonna sit down.
That's Link. Oh, time to sit.
No, seriously though, like I know I get a little antsy about it. It's just like the Song of Time is very like underutilized in this game. So much. Like I don't understand what the point is. Like they say, oh, this is a plot important thing. It's just like, well, I don't really get to use its properties very much in the game.
Yeah.
Based off of the dang title of the game is called that.
That's the biggest
You know?
problem with it. Yeah, it kind of exists. That's about it. The whole time thing going back and forth with the sword is used more than the actual Ocarina, which has, you know, time manipulation, at least in theory, because again, they use that for the next game. You travel back and forth through time all the time
With
in
the
Majora's
Ocarina of
Mask.
Time. Yeah, Majora's Mask uses the Ocarina of Time more beneficially than freaking Ocarina of Time does. He just
He's
turned
like,
around
wait, what's on
and
my head?
No, I love the timing because he turned around and looked and was like, oh god, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? And he just dies.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dead hand.
Dead hand.
So this is our boss of this dungeon in general. We really only need to come in here to fight Dead Hand, so this place can take you like 5 minutes if you know where you're going. But we are going other things here, so it's gonna take more than 5 minutes.
These guys are creepy. This is what freaked out most people
It
when they
scared
played the
the
game.
crap out of me when I first played. Shoot, I forgot
Yeah.
how creepy the enemy is.
And the thing is about this boss, they had to alter it a bit with each release of the game because in Shadow Temple in particular, in earlier versions there was more blood in certain areas where you would fight Dead Hand. And look at him himself, like Dead Hand is covered in blood. So this is the horror element of Ocarina. Just Dead Hand itself.
Wait, wasn't this game still rated E? I
Yeah,
thought-
rated E.
Yeah. It wasn't rated T at all.
No, honestly, that didn't happen to the series until Twilight Princess.
Oh. That's right. I forgot Twilight Princess is rated T.
Yeah, it's one of like the few games in the series that's not E.
You got a huge rupee from that. I'm just like, why? You're next rupee. And he's just twitching there.
Oh, cool. $200 I can't carry.
Cool, I'm gonna use it as toilet paper.
Add some really sharp toilet paper. I don't think I want to use that.
I wouldn't test that. Hey, when's the truth?
Yeah, now we can see things that are hidden everywhere, even though we've kind of already been going through invisible walls, including in this dungeon.
Yeah, you've kind of been jumping through walls that people wouldn't usually know where we're at, so...
But now we can see them.
You just...
I don't want
It's
to
just
fight
like,
them.
hey, I want him falling down on me.
I don't want to fight them. I'm just going to stun them. So yeah, now with Lens of Truth, we can see things that are hidden to the human eye, which just means any invisible floors or walls, even invisible enemies now. Using the Lens of Truth, we can see them, but they do use magic. Lens of Truth uses very little magic in the game, so it's not that big of a deal to have on, but I wouldn't have this on all the time. I would still turn it off every once in a while. With double magic, it's really no problem, because you're gonna take a long time until you run out. Like, about maybe 2 or 3 minutes until you're out of magic with constant use.
And you don't have to have it on the whole time, obviously.
Yeah. So in cases like that where I know I'm going, I don't need it, I'm going to turn it off. Because I don't want to waste my magic. Save it for other things.
Yeah, you don't want to run into an issue like I did with the shadow. Oh,
Yeah, well,
gosh.
Shadow, if you don't know where you're going, is a big problem if you don't have magic for lens.
Oh gosh, don't remind me.
In this dungeon's not that bad, because there are certain pitfalls here and there, but there's not that many. Same for the invisible walls, but they're in very telegraphed places. Half of them you can just figure out on your own without lens. But at this point, we're really just needing to collect keys in order to get the 3 Skulltulas that are in here. If you don't care about any of the Skulltulas, then at this point, you can just leave. You're really only here for lens. Gonna do this very carefully.
Side hop.
There is an invisible wall next to this chest you're supposed to walk over, but I'm right here. I'm just gonna jump.
Jump it.
Well, you think it's kind of useless. We only need 1 treasure chest. So.
Yeah, at this point, most of our chests are on the right side of the dungeon.
Recovered health.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk treasures here. For a randomizer, this is another gold mine area because it can have a lot of potential good items, but yeah, if a normal playthrough, besides the keys, nothing's good here. Everything is just, here's an arrow, or here's a heart, here's $5.
Here's a Gibdo.
Burn it. This is gonna take a while, because we're activating 2 tombstones, so, yeah. This is gonna take a bit just to see keys. That guy's on fire. Put him out.
He's on fire.
Stop, drop, and die. I think it's stop, drop, and roll. Not in this case.
I was gonna say, we ain't playing NBA Jam. He's on fire.
I love that game.
I love
to be
that game
honest.
too.
Such a fun basketball game.
Boom shakalaka.
So many good quotes.
It must be the shoes.
It must be the shoes.
Oh, there he is.
Mr. Levitating Gibdo.
Yeah, I love how goofy they look coming out of the tombs because they just fly up.
Like, I don't know how I can't make animation for these guys getting out of the tombstone, so he's just gonna teleport now.
I just love how he's ignoring me because he's wanting to pay attention more to the keys than anything else.
Oh, hi, Link. How you doing?
Damn bats.
Look, it's Link, but more importantly, that bat's on fire. Must look.
What were you trying to accomplish with that?
Don't know. I think I just wanted to jump slash, but also I hit the wrong button.
I was trying to think, like, was there a reason why he did that? And I was like, I don't know, because sometimes, usually when you do random stuff in this game, I'm just like, there's gotta be a reason he's doing that. Because most of the time, I'm just waiting for a glitch. I'm just waiting for a glitch to happen and see what happens.
If you just see me pull a bomb randomly, half the time that's probably because I hit the wrong button, because it's very easy to nudge the C stick for bomb.
Now, in this case, he meant to throw a bomb, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. That wasn't an accident or anything.
Blue Ruby. pointless.
That would be a shield, though, if you lost your shield.
Okay. Because there's a like
And then this room also would have a shield. Yeah, well, that room in particular, that would have a Deku shield. This room would have a Hylian shield, because he could just eat it.
You don't want him eating your shield, though.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you want.
Oh, hang on, there's a token, but there's treasure first.
And weird angle.
I don't need that token. I want this blue ruby I can't use.
Yeah, so that's it. It's literally the last thing we had to pick up here, and it was just for the skull. Now this place is done, and we can warp out. I'm not walking all the way back through the beginning area and climbing up this long shaft out. Not fun.
I'm just gonna warp back into town.
Particularly at night. We need this to be night because now, with the Lens of Truth, we can play the chess minigame.
We can cheat.
And you can't get in here unless it's nighttime. And this game is really difficult to do if you don't have Lens of Truth. Because you have a 50-50 shot on guessing, are you going to get a key or are you going to get a rupee? So, in general for this, I believe it's a 1 in 32 chance in beating it without Lens of Truth. It's really low.
Yeah, that's... yeah, it's easier just to use Lens of Truth.
Like I said, we can cheat.
Has speedruns done it without it?
Well, tool-assisted speedruns because they know where they're going, but actual speedruns, they still use Lens of Truth. It's too big of a risk. In the original 1.0 version, though, there is actually a glitch you can do in here. There's another version of Ocarina items where if you're putting away your bomb in a very specific, or putting away your bottle in a very specific way, Link will pull out this invisible Ocarina. And if you play Sun Song in here, the game will reset, but all the doors will stay unlocked. So you can guess up to a certain point, fail, play Sun Song, and then just try again. But now you can stockpile keys. I could have done that if I wanted to in this version, but I got Lens, so yeah.
In case you didn't know what was in that chest.
Let me just show you.
I wonder if this is a heart piece. Let me check.
In case I was gonna get gypped by this. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, look, you make Link teleport to get away from me.
I thought you were gonna jump over the medallions again.
I don't think I can as a child. I think his jump is a little too small.
Time to go back to being an adult.
Yeah, now that we have everything to actually enter our last 2 adult dungeons, really, now we can go ahead and just do so. So out of the 2, we have 2 that are open. We already did the Gerudo stuff, so we can go over to that area and go to Spirit Temple, where they actually want you to go next. But the game really points you to go to Shadow Temple, so we're going to Shadow Temple first.
Also, I like how Kid Link only has a green tunic, but Adult Link has
It's like,
red.
ooh, I got red clothes now.
It's like, where did I get these red clothes?
What was I doing last night? I don't remember anything. Whose pants are these?
Oh yeah, you still gotta do this. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why we warped to the crater, because it's really just for this piece of heart. I played the song Quip, where there's so much soot in my mouth.
I think you only got 1 piece of heart left to get in the game now, so...
Yeah, now if I'm doing my math right, it should just be 1 more, and that's actually at our last dungeon location, in the Haunted Wasteland. So at this point, we're all good to go.
Yeah, when did you change clothes? What the fuck?
Man, I really don't know what I did last night. Whose pants are these?
Yeah, you were just in red clothes, now you're just in green. What the heck, man?
So you're supposed to use Din's Fire to get in here. This is a beginner's trap when you first play because you're most likely on your first playthrough. Come here without Din's Fire if you don't know about it. That's a big turnaround moment. Although I would love to see someone try to get in here with fire arrows. I think it's technically possible. Have fun doing that.
Ah.
Light every torch one at a time.